Happy to be back in the kitchen. Happy 2020. Thank you, my viewers. I hope you're having a beautiful 2020 so far. And I am so excited because this is the first time back in my kitchen videoing for you. So I made this beautiful banana bread. It's beautiful, isn't it? Yes, and hairdo. I decided to be natural today. Do you like it? Anyway, this beautiful banana bread is so moist, so delicious, and when you cut it, it just goes like that. So soft, so soft, so moist. And I will show you the piece here. It is just so beautiful. You will see how I made it. I always just create things to look a little more different. And I have 3 ripe bananas here. I said I am not gonna throw them away, so I am going to make a banana bread. So all I do is take the bananas and I'm going to mash them. So I have 3 bananas here. And then what I have is walnuts. I didn't have the pecans, so I'm gonna use the half cup of walnuts, half cup of butter. I like adding a little bit of some oil to it, so I'll probably add 1 tablespoon of oil. It just tastes better when the oil soaks in with the butter. So I have cinnamon here. I have 1 cup of sugar here. I'm going to blend it with the butter and baking powder. I love my sour cream. I still have to use sour cream. And 1.5 cups of flour. And in addition to the sugar, again, I am going to use a bit of honey. So I was kind of contemplating, am I using sugar, am I using honey? So I'm gonna use both of them. So first thing I'm going to do is to take this beautiful little blender of mine. I don't have a bread machine or anything, so I use the blender to blend there. What I'm going to do is take out this. I just blended. I'm gonna take it out. The mixture of sugar and butter. Okay, next thing I'm going to do now is basically kind of cream it a little bit using just the spoon. If you don't have those fancy machines, you gotta do what I'm doing now. Either you do this from scratch or I pre-do it using the blender to help me out, and then I cream it. When it's a little cream, then I add the rest. So I have finished creaming it. For you to tell if it's ready after creaming it, it will be turn a little more of white than it was before. So just get it together. Yeah, the stove is ready. I put it at 350 degrees. So now I'm going to add half cup of sour cream because I love sour cream. I can do without. When I'm baking, add 1 tablespoon of oil. The reason why I add the oil is because it really helps in keeping the bread from drying. So it's either you can use the oil or you can use the butter, but I use both, right? Now I'm gonna add 2 cups of the kind of fold it in. Hope you can see this coming right along. Then I'm gonna add, I think I'm gonna put this in here so you can see better in the transparent bowl. So I'm gonna add half a teaspoon of salt. Then I'm gonna add the 1.5 flour. Oh, and I'm gonna add a splash of honey. Just a little bit. While you add it, I can add this walnuts. And then I'm gonna add some baking soda, half a teaspoon, and I love to mix stuff. It's all about Gino's creative cooking. So I'm going to add 1 teaspoon of baking powder and 1 teaspoon of vanilla and a splash of cinnamon. Ooh. Okay, so here we're almost done. I'm just gonna fold it. Fold it. Let me show you. Love it, like the way it looks. Just good enough to be able to pour in the pan. Stove is ready. Done. So there we have it. The banana bread mix. I'm gonna put it in the oven in a bit. So I need to get a pan. Okay, now I am ready to put it in the oven. So usually I get this spray and you just spray it around. Make sure it's all covered up. And just gonna pour it in there and ready to bake. So just make sure it's filled up to the half. That way it has enough space to raise. And there we have it. Ready for the oven now. Just came out of the oven. Looks how good it looks. Nice and brown. Okay, so I am going to cut it. Just a little bit to test it. So it was in the oven for 50 minutes. I'm gonna cut a small slice. That is so moist. That's what I'm talking about. Good stuff. It looks really good. Nice and moist.